next guest is getting us up to speed on what to watch and stream this month.
Well, his name is David Correa. He is an entertainment correspondent and host of the Up to Speed podcast. Bienvenidos de nuevo. Welcome back.
Thank you. I always love being here.
You're like the official brother of New York Living, I think.
Yes.
You just made me so happy.
Okay, so Star, the first thing we get straight to the business, which is his nails.
Let's get the nail cam right, because I
Where
always
is
mess
the nail
it up.
cam?
Ombre?
Where is the nail cam?
My mom gets so upset with me. She's like, David, pero come on.
This is great.
Listen.
Mommy, yeah, this is
No,
fantastic.
she wants me to get it right.
It's
right.
yellow ombre.
Yep.
I love
It's yellow.
that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now that we've got that out of the way.
I got some ombre, but it don't look like that.
I know, right? Okay, let's start with a movie. I know. I already know what we're talking about. I'm trying to act like I don't know, but I already know.
I'm surprised.
Tell us. You're wearing the color.
Dressed for the
And
part.
so are you.
Yes.
We're talking about Blue Beetle. It is incredible.
Yes.
I was moved. I was white-knuckling the entire time. I was laughing. It just came out today, and I've already seen it twice.
This because when you are in the know,
Yeah.
you get invited to special screenings, you go to do the thing. Okay, so for the uninitiated, why is this such a big deal?
It is the first Latino superhero in the DC universe.
Stop that up.
I felt seen in a way like I didn't even know was possible. I mean, everything from Vicks Vapor Rub to Bendiciones. It was so moving. There was a scene where the entire family drops Jaime Reyes, who's the main character, our Blue Beetle. The entire family drops him off for a job interview.
The entire family.
The entire family. And that's how I got dropped off to college.
That tracks. That tracks
Yeah.
with Latino families. Your family too?
Yeah, my family. I have 6 siblings, and we do everything together.
That's right.
Grocery store, job, we moved to New York, everything together. So I love that.
Yeah. So great film. Run, Don't Walk.
Run, Do Not Walk. Like I said, I've already seen it twice. It's starring Xolo Maridueña as our Blue Beetle. The director is Angel Manuel Soto, who is a Boricua. So there's just so much to be proud of, and we really need to support it because we need to see more of our representation on the big screen.
That's right. Go out. Go see it twice.
Go see it
Pay
twice.
for your ticket. I love it.
Definitely on my list,
Me
of
too.
things to do. But there's also a queer rom-com, and it's getting a lot of buzz. Let's talk about it.
This one's a good one.
Yes.
I'm getting hot. Do not watch this one with mom. It's a bit of a racy
You
rom-com.
don't know Miriam. She likes to go right up to the edge and then dip her toe over.
Oh, I know Rosa. And she might also dip her toe over, which is probably why I don't want to be in the room.
Yes.
What's the premise of this one?
It is 2 young men. One happens to be the first son of the United States, and one happens to be the spare to the throne in England. It's a made-up universe. They're queer.
Not the heir, the spare.
The spare.
The spare. Nothing like being the spare to the throne.
Yeah, but Harry and Meghan got nothing on these two.
Is that right?
It is a wild ride. It's got the perfect rom-com formula. It's directed by Matthew Lopez, another Boricua.
Thank you.
So a lot of representation out there. It was just really heartfelt, warm to watch, funny, but yet a little racy.
A little racy. There may or may not be some scenes that make you a little uncomfortable.
Little bit
but
of
in the
this.
nicest way.
I like Gracie. It'd be like this, and then
Did I see Uma Thurman?
Yep, starring Uma Thurman. She plays the first female president, not vice president. We have that.
Yeah, we already have that. Thank you. From the United States, and she's in the film.
Yes.
Yeah, my friends, I've seen snippets of this on my Instagram feed, and I asked my friend, I said, who is this?
Yeah.
And he was like, girl, where have you been? We are
up.
all dying
Yeah.
to be with both of them.
Oh, they're
very
both
handsome.
so attractive.
All right, so a good rom-com. Also, I love that it's rom-com.
Yeah.
We're not saying it's queer, straight, this or that. It's a rom-com.
It's a rom-com.
Yes,
It's
yes.
based off the book
That's
Red,
right.
White, and Royal Blue, and had a huge fan base. And Matthew Lopez actually said that he was a huge fan and wanted to direct the film, and he hopes that the fans he wrote also the film and produced. He wants fans to know that another fan himself
Aw,
is the one that is telling the story on the screen.
I like that.
that.
All right. It wouldn't be a visit from David if we didn't do a little reality TV. He
my-
single-handedly taught me about the Vanderpump Because I was calling it Vanderplump.
Oh no!
Yes, the Vanderpump Rules. What do
bit.
we have in the reality series?
So there is a new show called The Love Experiment. It just dropped this week. Dating show.
And the goal is to match everybody up with someone, or just
So-
one couple?
Each woman is looking for their soulmate.
Okay.
And they first start out in this hall where they are greeted by all these men, but they can't speak to them. The men can't hear them. They just have them physically there, and they also have profiles. And they swipe through the profiles like you would in a dating app, and then you decide who you want to bring on a date with you.
And
Unbelievable.
if there's ever a season 2 and you can't find me,
I know where you'll be.
Davina, we
In the hall.
You'll be in the hall.
Listen, I'm not mad at that. You know, finally, we have a new docuseries about Johnny Depp and Amber.
I just saw this on my Netflix on the the screen where you pick what to watch, and I said, oh well, look at these two.
Look, watch it. If you thought it was over, it's not over.
Oh my goodness.
I always say every story has 3 sides. Side A, side B, and the truth.
The truth.
Here we have Amber, Johnny, and the social media audience. So we get the perspective of what everyone was saying during the trial.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting as you're watching it is, instead of seeing all of one testimony and all of another, you're seeing them back to back to back. So what Johnny said, and then directly in response to what Amber said. And then what the social media audience was saying. And it's wild to watch how passionate Johnny's fans in particular were during this trial.
Interesting. Okay. So they're using footage from the actual trial.
The entire trial was on television.
Right.
There was cameras in the courtroom, and so they're taking all the footage from there, and then they're taking all the footage from social media and compiling it into a 3-part docuseries.
This makes me happy because I remember following it and it got too crazy and I was
Yeah.
like, I had to take 3 steps back. And then now that we're gonna have something that's just
Yeah.
gonna lay it all out.
Yeah, it's a good
I
Cliff
will be
Notes.
watching. Yep, that's what I like to do.
I like a Cliff Notes.
Me too.
Okay, you have a quick update on the podcast. What's going on? Up to speed,
Yeah,
mister.
so I have launched officially David Up to Speed, the video podcast on YouTube.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited.
So what does this mean now?
It is your go-to source for everything pop culture and entertainment, and a little bit more in depth than what you can do in a 2-minute reel on
Sure.
Instagram.
Okay.
And we're getting into some topics like I have a segment called Q News where we talk about queer topics that are important to the LGBTQI+ community
Yep.
through the lens of pop culture.
Okay.
We talked about Wayne Brady and Wayne Brady coming out as pansexual.
Yep.
So there's just a lot to cover, and I just needed a little bit more space and more time to do it.
This is fantastic, and the cameras will be rolling.
The cameras will be rolling.
And who's going to do
keeping
your
it-
hair and makeup?
Me for the most part, but my husband is a professional makeup artist, so every once in a while when it's not working, he'll...
I was just gonna say he's your ride or die, and
He
is always here in studio. We're seeing him now. Hi, gorgeous. I
Hello.
love it. Well, congratulations. Such a
you.
natural next step for you. Don't
Thank
forget
you.
about us, though.
Oh, no, I'm always coming back here.
Okay, up to speed with David Correa. ... on New York Living. Thank you very much. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And also, thanks for wearing your Mets colors.
Oh,
Yes.
always
with
for you.
the
Anything
orange,
for you, Marisol.
with the orange shoelaces.
Shoe cam,
Come
yes.
on.
Shoe cam, nail cam, all the cams.
All of it, all of it.
You can follow David on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at David Up to Speed.